Are you ready? Why did neither people reply to me?
Oh, sorry, I was distracted.
I was just waiting to see if I was actually going to say something first or not.
Yeah, I had a feeling Maz was waiting on purpose, but I'm like, Noir, why? Usually you're more earnest than that. Why did you not answer? Hey guys, what's cracking? Godspan here, coming at you with the Divinez Season 2 pilot episode. It's finally here. Oh yeah, we have been so hyped for this. Divinez Season 1 was absolute fire, and it felt like the wait was forever, but yet still oddly came on us like it was a tidal wave out of nowhere. And I'm so happy about that. The Destined ones are going to be awesome.
Agreed.
The Destined Showdown is going to be awesome. The characters that they chose to bring back and the new characters all look like absolute fire. It's going to be a great season, y'all. I can already feel it, and I'm so happy to be able to get back on these reactions with you guys. And today I've got two co-hosts with me. One of them you already know well enough. That would be my boy Noir. How we hanging?
Yo, what's up? Doing all right. Heat's
That's what I
killing
like
me,
to hear.
but you know, we manage.
You did be on that summer. Yeah, it's raining in Texas right now, if you can believe it, bro.
Oh, jeez.
And then we got Maz over here. Say hi, Maz.
I am ready to sell my soul over to the big bug dragon.
This is his big investment in the season. Is Big Bug Dragon. Bro had to like binge the last couple episodes of Divinez Season 1 just to get ready for this. So he's fresh.
I was not
He's
going
ready.
to miss this.
I
I've been
can't say I
waiting.
blame him. Because in
He's
fairness, like, because for context viewers, Maz is our resident mega colony guy. He has been starved of anything bug related for a long time. So
I mean, Lascaria was like a fart sniff, but that's about it.
yeah, like, and even that
Mario-
came out this year, I think.
Lascaria was a good star. Straharajo was giving us some good shit. And now we got a big bug dragon daddy. Hell yes, let's fucking go.
Infinite hype, yo. As for predictions for this, I don't have any predictions yet because we haven't watched that, so we're gonna skip that part of the section here and leave the predicting to the end of the episode. With that said, man, which Destined one are you most looking forward to? Because we already know Maz's. It's obviously Levy Dress, but what are you most looking forward to? Out of curiosity.
Initially, I'll admit, probably just Liel Odium, just because hot goth waifu. But I will say, after I saw a screen cap of the design for Impaldio in the anime, I am significantly more open to it now. So Impaldio will be the one I look forward to
My boy
now.
hitting that brand. All right, I like that. Yeah, Impaldio's facial head structure kind of remind me of his xenomorph a little bit.
The hair is literally just Messiah's hair.
It's just Messiah, and like you Messiah is to you what Bugs is to Mez, so it's a match made in heaven. I think I'm going to hit like a tie between Odium and Alden. Alden because I'm a Keter goon. Like I wake up and I smell Keter in the morning, and it's like baked cookies or whatever. Like that's it, man. But Odium is realistically probably the most fascinating one to me. It'd be cool because Liel Amorta, honestly, for as cool as it is aesthetically and whatnot, not the most riveting deck to play, and I feel like you need more. So I hope Odium, being the rebirth of it, will do more with that, right?
I'm hoping it goes more into the timely, well, maybe not timely, but more of like Gear Chronicle-esque effects, because the Gear Chronicle aesthetic is more present than it ever has been for her now. So
I smell a good shameless plug because I've actually got a video predicting what I believe are going to be the 6 Destined.
Oh yeah, this is all planned out.
Custom
There you
cards, all
go.
of that. Yeah, content. Okay. Enough upselling my shit.
Yeah, this conversation has totally been scripted just so that Josh could do that one plug right there.
Man, honestly, I make
Scripted.
bro. If I made a script, it'd probably be worse than reality. That's how crazy this is. All right, let's get her going.
it could be like that. Holy crap!
That was loud. Here,
Damn.
let me actually.
This
reduce that.
Dragonborn? Those.
That was. Ooh.
I mean, that
my.
looks like a dragon right there.
Ooh. Oh my.
Yeah, this is giving me very much Elden Ring vibes right now.
Oh yeah, burning the earth tree.
It makes me think of Buddy Fight right now.
That is so many buddy fight like dragons thinking about.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It. Whoa!
Oh,
Hey, what's up,
okay.
Gabwelius? You're kind
Hey,
of
was
mad
that supposed to
today.
be Gabwelius then?
奇跡無双
Muso.
近畿
Kinki.
バンカ
Bonk.
シルベ
Shirube.
ゼロ
Zero.
6つの運命が一つに集う
That That's a really cool symbol, by the way. I gotta get smart sleeves for that. Put them on like all the faded ones different tactics.
Oh hell yeah.
Damn.
Are we talking about the music though?
This is the new OST. I don't think we've ever heard this before.
Yeah.
That's
really
really
nice.
good, actually. I like it.
Yeah, it's like otherworldly, but also
Engaging.
like
Yeah.
私の悲願はようやく叶う
Huh? Your wish.
Your wish.
何が起きている
I knew we were in the Matrix.
Everyone, we all did the same joke. Wow. Okay.
なんだこの紋章は
It's the edgy ones.
Apparently.
Yeah, I can't really say the edgy ones for all of them because I feel like it's all like all of it. It's like that's not edgy at all.
術式が書き換えられていく
Summoning.
He was trying to summon God.
Well,
They were like, I need Messiah.
so,
Like,
yeah.
nah, here comes Gize, yo.
Yeah, the entire first team was just set up for a
Watch
fucking
this.
day.
新たなカード
This is just like it was with
Oh.
the faded ones. That's cool.
Yeah.
貴様の
Disperse.
しびると
Sybill. I'm not showing you guys the audience because of like commercials, but is that
Oh, hey,
Divinez?
going right off with the new
相川
guy.
クーンさんが発表した論文が国際量子物理学会で特別賞を受賞しました。
Oh my god.
International
高次元を
quantum
観測する
physics.
方法について提唱しており、近い将来実現可能
世の中にはすごいやつがいるもんだな
Chug, bro. Pound that suit.
光
She
お
still
前
has her
何杯
appetite.
目だよ
3
いや4
さすがに食いすぎ
I think Reziel didn't just heal you. It made you superhuman.
ずっと体の弱かった光は元気を取り戻した
Can relate.
カードに選ばれた6人が運命を変える力をヴァンガードファイトの勝敗によって奪い合う戦い運命対戦
It's interesting they put so out the
奇
top.
跡の運命者カードの持ち主として運命対戦に挑んだ俺は手強いライバルたちとのファイトを勝ち進み運命を変える機会を得た俺は妹に光に元気になってほしい
And then they all live happily ever after.
Man, flashback
Yeah.
to that moment where Nav said, "Uh-oh, don't choose featuring Yukari."
That would
今
have been bad.
俺たちは平穏な日常を送っ
It
てい
would
る
have been bad, but awkward.
それはみんなも同じはずだ
Dude, you're paler than your shirt.
Yeah, he really is.
Ooh, I think that's a new. Oh man, the Now fans are wild, but I think that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
new Varg Dragon's card actually.
Hey,
Ooh,
that's a cute
nice.
outfit.
That's a cute outfit. Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's returned to being an idol. I forgot about that part.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a neglected part of her backstory, wasn't it?
今日もいい日になりそう
Oh,
だ
interesting. The little earpieces from the Uniformer days.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if it wasn't already clear enough that Masanori's gonna have to be fighting Jinky. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just in case you didn't see any of the promotional material.
スオ
Mhm.
おはよ
アキナ今からファイトしよう
う相棒一番
It's
そ
not
れ
even
か
a
よ
hello, it's just a fight.
放課後な
How are you doing today, Reziel? My name's Akina. You're Reziel to my
こいつ
eyes.
も変わった
We
な
fight.
He really is just like
So
Akina's
yeah,
little brother now.
やけに教室
No,
が
he's
騒が
more
しい
like
け
a
ど
male version of,
なんかあったのか
Nemona from Pokemon.
知らない興
Yeah,
味ない
yes.
Bro's
極
eager.
端だなおい
転校生だよ
ゲント転校生ってうちのクラスに
Oh, I remember
な
some
あ
people were thinking he was
朝からそいつの話題で
Destiny
持ちきりってわけ
どんな
ones.
人が来るんだろう
For
な
some reason.
それもミコト様ばりの
Nah, he's just in the comic relief side.
Impossible.
俺の
Impossible.
願望悪いか
That Invader Zim movie. That's
それじゃあ
scientifically
これ
impossible.
から転校生を紹介します。
Oh, is it going to be
はじめまして相川
I
ク
was
オンで
about to
す
say.
イケメンイケメン王子様感ある
This is so weird.
なんだ
Like
男か
honestly, damn it's
こいつ
mood.
Oh, hey,
This
look,
is
it's
so
the guy that
weird
we
on
saw
the
in the news
あ
this
の
morning.
すごいやつ
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy, dead ass could
相
probably
川
teach
君
this
学会で
class
賞を
better
取っ
than
たん
the
でしょ
teacher.
ニュースで見たよ
Yeah, I mean,
私
was
も
he
見
like
た
quantum physics
お
dude?
尻貴
Yeah.
族だっけ
That's so weird. Why are you here, dude? like you're clearly beyond 17,
運が良かっただけなんだ。
even though it's your technical
国立
age.
研究所との共同研究ではもっと成果を出さないとね。
天才高校生だかなんだか知らねえけど俺は苦手だね。
You're just
なん
jealous
で
because
だ
you're
よ、
not
ま
even
だ
an
話してもいないの
important
に。
character, bro.
イケメンで頭のいいやつが性
No
格
one
のい
even
いやつ
remembers
な
this
いだ
dude's
ろ
name.
あい
Let's
つ
be
は
real.
腹黒俺にはわかる
Wait, he had a name?
偏見がす
I'd
ご
be
いな。
surprised too.
ああどうせ転校してくるなら
I bet in the credits
天
he's
才
called
男子
Akina's
高校生より美少女
No,
アイ
it's
ドル
probably
同級生
speaking
の方
Eric
が良
like
かったぜ
Karuto or something.
Hmm.
そう言わず仲良くしてほしいな。
Oh, you getting called out, Ka. Let's go.
I mean, you were speaking loud as fuck, so.
ごめん、
Yep.
ケントも悪気があって言ったわけじゃないんだ。
That's his name.
Oh,
Kyo
Kento, I was
Schneider.
close.
Time to
Yeah.
forget it, boy.
優しいね、明道明菜くん。
But are you strong?
なんで俺
Whips
の
out
名
card
前
deck.
知り合いか。
いや、初対面。君のことも知っているよ。呼び継ぎ
Are you
スオ
their
くん。
stalkers?
And
Oh, he got his
rivals
card
were born.
already.
なんで転校生のお前がアキナたちの名前を知ってるんだよ
さっき職員室でクラス名簿を見かけて、全員分
Oh,
覚え
so
たん
you are
だ。
their stalker.
竹
Got
松
it.
健人くん。
お俺の名前
Super genius memory. Damn, Koa's better than us.
君
He
と呼
actually
び継ぎく
remembered
ん
this
は
dude's
仲がいい
name.
んだ
Yeah,
ね。
for real.
もう
Somebody's got like photographic memory like Misaki.
羨ましいな。
Yeah, but probably even more
連絡先
intelligent overall.
交
This
換
guy's
しよう。
accomplished. I don't like him.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
相
it's,
川クオン
it's
か。
too late to say this, but like
いい
maybe
や
he
つだ
has
な。
maybe Liver
多分。
just plays like a
いや、
great
怖えよ。
nature unit because he's kinda reminding me of Christopher
奇
Lowe.
跡降臨
Oh, don't make
デ
me
ィバインスキ
sad.
ル発動
kind of.
ドロップのクリティカルトリガーすべてを山札に戻し、レザエルのドライブプラス1。ノービアでヴァンガードにアタック。
Nice column.
ノーガード。
セイディでアタック。
Nice column.
ノーガード。
あと1点決めてやる。レザエルでアタック。
I don't know
ス
if
キル
that's a
発
column.
動。ドロップのニルベリスとギガンテックをコール。
やらせない。完全ガード。
ファーストチェック。ヒールトリガー。ニルベリスのパワープラス1万。ダメージ回復。
Damn.
セカンドチェック。
That's a good time to hit
ノー
that.
トリガー。
Yep.
サードチェック。クリティカルトリガー。
Damn.
ギガンテックのパワープラス1万。クリティカルプラス1。ギガンテックでアタック。
ガード。
Nice.
まだまだ。ニルベリスでアタック。
ガード。インターセプト。
くー。ニルベリスのスキル1枚ドロー。ターンエンド。
決められなかったな。次はこっちの攻撃だ。あと2点なら十分狙える。
でもお前
I like Soa way better.
手札もアタッカーも
He's cool.
今のガードで使い切ってるだろ。
Yeah.
デ
You
ィ
know,
バイ
he
ンスキル
feels
があるとはいえ
fierce and confident.
中途半端な攻撃なら防
Yeah,
いでやるよ。
I don't think Akina has.
戦力不
Does Akina
足
have
なら
Lil
引けばい
Morta?
い。
Is the question?
逆
No,
転
I
の
I
1
bet
枚。
Liel more like faded
俺
away.
のターン。
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming
ドロ
too.
ー。
I remember that he gave it back to Hikari before she went
ベ
away.
ドロークドラゴンをコール。
Oh, the benefits of someone who just
スキ
watched
ル
it.
発動。
I knew playing
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
ソウルチャージし、ソウルからザムーグをコール。
Oh,
さらにその
snap,
ス
it's
キルで
Jamil.
山札の上3枚から1枚を
That's a Jamil for
ソウルに入れ、
Vanguard. That's
1枚ドロー。
リアガードが揃った
Bro was trolling him. Like, you ain't got no front
ザ
row.
ムーグでアタック。
There's a new
スキ
reason
ル
to
でパ
run
ワープラス
brainwash.
5000。クリティカルプラス1。
Sheesh.
ガード
Or just
ブラ
max
グド
out
マ
on
イヤーで
that
ヴァンガード
one
にア
great
タッ
one
ク。
that looks at top 2.
スキルにより
Yep.
相手はリアガード2枚を裏でバインド。
I can't remember its name.
ブラグドマイヤーのパワープラス2万。そしてアルケミストのスキルによりザムーグをスタンド。
Plus
ゼロ
15,000
に
power
帰れ。
for whatever
ディバイン
reason.
スキル
Power
発
creep.
現。ブラグドマイヤーのクリティカルプラス1。次の相手ターン終了時まで相手ヴァンガードは全ての能力を失い完全ガードを出すことはできない。
The music's kind of pretty for this moment.
知ってるかブラグドマイヤーのディバインスキルで完全ガードが出せないのは手札からだけなんだ。
New Rezio?
それがどうした？
こういうことだよ。
Oh, it's just Heavenly.
ブリッツオーダーヘブンリーブライト
Oh, did he stack
山
one with
札の
no
上
beers?
1枚を見てそれをガードに出すことができる。
That'd be
Oh,
so
he's gonna
sick.
shoot Superior Call of
完全
PG.
ガードが
That'd
出
be
せるって
great.
ことだ。
Oh, that'd be great.
見ることができる山札は所詮
Did he stack
1
with no
枚。
beers?
確率的にそんなこと。
手を伸ばさなければ
Oh,
届かない。
he must have just bought deck no beers.
俺は奇跡を起こしてみせる。
Oh, it's gonna be such a dud. They're gonna make a funny moment. It's gonna be a dud.
Nah.
完全ガード
I feel it. I feel
Come on, do the funny.
現実は甘くない
That's reality. Oof. It's like you're trying to clown with blank fire, bro. Now die.
Well, at least he tried.
The sad part is you can't even use the miracle that turn. So yeah, he probably
I
just
can't respect the
died.
balls on that man.
くっそーあの時引いてたな
Literally everyone ever playing this game.
Nah, yeah, literally. That was little David last night.
If only I saw the
Oh,
PG or the miracle heal.
Oh, come on, Gab.
邪魔するぞガブお前勝手に入ってくるのやめ
Yeah,
ろ
that's
よ
rude. Yeah,
び
but he
っ
has
くり
like
するだ
papers
ろ
all over the place. Maybe all over the
君
floor.
たちに危機が迫っているかもしれない一緒に来てくれ運命対戦に関わる話だ
He stares at you with his doll-like eyes.
でなんだこの状況
Oh, it's kind of crowded.
Very
here.
crowded.
Right, mm.
Very much so.
I like how the creep is in the corner. Yeah, yeah, like away from all the others.
I mean, yeah, they gotta keep him away from the girls. Oh yeah, definitely keep him away from the girls.
God, now I'm thinking about the
その必要があるから
Yeah, that's funny though.
私に課せられた義務いや責任なのだ
込み入った話になりそうだ。
運命者カードの持ち主たちを今こそ話そう運命対戦の真実をそしてこの私ガブエリウスの正体を
Gabwelius.
Alright,
Oh,
great. We're
okay,
starting off
cool.
with the good
Finally,
plot drop.
answers. Let's go.
ぬいぐるみだろ
He really just thought that he was a talking plushie this entire time.
ヴァンガ
When
ー
did
ドに
Sybill
描かれ
become
た
the
世界
cutest character, man?
惑星クレイは実在する
マジで
私はそこから来たの
I
だ
ガ
I
ブ
mean,
が
y'all got
惑
cards.
星クレイから来たユニット
そ
Of
う
course.
と言っ
Whatever.
ても
Oh, he actually
こ
is
こ
a
にある
unit,
のは
okay.
霊体だけ
Yeah, we really want to go play Spear.
Oh, that must have been that
Yeah,
dragon.
wasn't that him in the?
mistake.
Wasn't that him in like the intro
地球と
scene
クレ
of
イ
like
を
the
行き
Yeah,
来する
place
こ
on
とは
fire?
できな
I
い
think you're right, Maz.
Yeah,
さまざまな条
yeah,
件と
probably.
状況が
that
重
what
な
was
った
like the
上で
dragon
肉
looking
体を
thing
切り
that we
離
saw.
し
I'm pretty sure that was
霊体だけを
Gabwelius.
飛ばすことで
That's
よ
pretty
うやく可能になるいわば裏技
Damn, he's
だ
a bloody fight monster.
Jeez.
そうまでして地球に来るなんて
The music here
お前の
is
目的は
templing
一体
up.
何なん
Let's
だ
go.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
シビルトを倒すことだ
シビルト
シビルトは肉体を持たない霊体だけの存在他者の肉体に憑依し周囲の生命体の精神を蝕む能力があ
Ah.
る私の一族はシビルトに精神を汚染され狂乱状態となり同士討ちによって滅んだ
Well, that's horrifying.
Wow.
And Masanori's just eating. He's all casual about it. He's like, ah, finally,
Yeah,
a
he's
story
literally
worth
犠牲
hearing.
者を出さないため
He's
にも
listening to this story about genocide and just enjoying the parfait at the same time.
肉体のないシビルトを倒すための術式を完成させた私はシビルトをあと一歩のところまで追い詰めたが逃げられてしまった
Ah, okay, so that's his wish.
そいつの逃亡先が地球で、ガブちゃんはそれを追ってきたってわけ？
その通りだ
Sonotoria.
そんなヤバいやつが地球に。で、それがどう運命対戦につながるんだ？
デザインフォースが必要だったのだデザインフォースとはあらゆる断りを変えられる力のことだある時大きな戦いが起こり白山のファイト場を得意点として2つの世界は限りなく接近した
Yep.
その影響で生まれたのが膨大なデザインフォースを内包する運命者カードだ運命者同士を戦わせることでそのデザインフォースを一つに集める術式を私は考えた
So that's why they were
なんで
always
それ
playing
が
that
カー
one
ドファイト
area.
なの
Right, because that's
Yeah, that would
where
make
ヴァン
sense.
ガードこそ
makes
クレイ
sense.
と地球ユニットとファイターをつなぐものだからだ
俺たちはまんまと利用されたってわけね。
否定はしないだが騙すつもりもなかった運命対戦は集められたデザインフォースで地球とクレイのゲートを作り出す術式だ勝利した運命者の力は増幅され2つの世界を渡る その後開通した道を術式が安定化させゲートをつけそれで私の目的は達せられるはずだった
はずだったって
この姿のままではシビルトを倒せないゲートを通して私の体を送り込む必要があったのだそれから地球のどこかに潜伏しているシビルトを見つけ出し打倒するそれが私の計画だったその最終段階で予想外の事態が起こった術式が書き換えられたのだゲートが閉じ代わりに別のものが発生したあれはカードだった何を考えているのかは分からんがシビルトが運命者カードの持ち主である君たちに接触してくるかもしれん
メイ
それって
ごめん俺だ
Is it bad that this is making way too much sense to me?
No, that's perfect. It means the show's doing a good job, bro. Bro! That's so creepy! How did he know? How do you know when to do it? Well, that's just insulting. They're like, yo, we got the cooler tournament, bro. Destined Showdown's where it's at. It's like the Drake meme where he's like, made Flash. Destined Showdown, yeah. Oh, you sussy snake.
お前どうして運命対戦のことを知ってるんだよそれにあのメッセージ一体何が起こってるんだ
僕が説明してもいいんだけどその役割はよりふさわしいものに任せようかな
久しいなガブエリウス
The giraffe.
That is not the voice I was expecting to come out of that.
あのぬいぐるみが
やはり貴様の仕業だったか
Turns out it's not
何を企んでいる
企むとは人聞きが悪いなお前と同じだよ
なんだと
Gaslighting? Very cool.
始めるんだ私の運命対戦を運命対戦願いを叶えるという餌で生き物を釣り争わせ利用する実に効率的なシステムじゃないか
貴様
生き物らしくて実にいい
Oh, as in desire, which is the
God damn it, you gave the thing ideas.
己の欲望願いのために他者を
Right,
食
the
い
original
食わ
Sin
れ
Man
る
is desire.
それこそが世界の定めた正しい姿
Oh, does that mean Luard's
その
coming?
真理を歪め自己犠牲を尊ぶ愚昧な輩がはびこる今の世界は実に気持ち悪い
Spoken like a true villain, man.
なんだこいつ
I'm just focusing on the fact that Gabwelius just gave this guy an idea that worked way too well.
Yeah, now we're gonna get this
カードを
propagating.
権限させたその名も宿命
I
者
want the
カ
season
ー
to end with Gabwelius
運
and
命者と
Sybill
宿命者の
becoming
ぶつかり合い
dragons
な
and
ら
like
よ
fighting
り
each
強
other to
大な
death
デザ
over
イン
the
フォース
stadium.
が
That'd be
集
so
まるだ
cool.
ろ
勝手に話を
And each
進
of
める
them
な
gets piloted by one of the others.
宿命者カードは私が
Or not
回
even
収
just
させ
pilot,
て
they
もら
just
う
go at it their own selves.
お前の思い通りにはさせん
お前たちはどうだ運命者カードの持ち主たちよ運命対戦で願いを叶えることができたのはたった一人もう一度機会を得られるの
Well,
なら
five of them don't even care. No, 6 doesn't even have wish anymore. None of them have anything they wish for anymore. It all resolves.
生き物の欲望に
Yeah,
そこ
you're
は
making a pointless argument
些
here.
細なことで心の天秤はいともたやすく傾いてしまう例えば
Bro, the only reason they're gonna fight is because the plot demands it. Oh, and also to save the world, I guess, kind of. Ah, here comes the
宿命
lineup.
者カードの持ち主を紹介しよう
Oh, just
無限の知
introducing
識
them
を
all at the same time.
Oh,
両
that
は
might
す
be
る
great
牙
nature.
を研ぎ
That's cute.
計りにかけし者を奪い
Damn.
思考となるため
That's also cute.
守護の覚悟を抱
My boy.
時の果てすらねじ曲げる
The way she's like, I'm picking your butt,
選
Oni-chan.
ばれたのは君たちの宿命の相手ださあ運命を超える戦いを始めよう宿命決戦の幕開けだ
This screenshot. Glad
よう
these
こ
are still
そ
around.
コックミリオンへ
Ah, yes, please explain your Jamil.
カード紹介よろしく頼むぞ
頼むぞ
だから君がやるのだ
そうなのか。そうなのだ。ベドロークドラゴン。登場時に1枚ソウルチャージし、ソウルからグレード2以下をコール。裏のバインド4枚につき、パワープラス1番。
Oh, and it's a beater.
いい感じだな。
Okay.
いい感じだ。どういう感じだ。
I really want to know, is that locked to Blackfire only, or is that a generic card?
I wonder how useful these ones are. Already?
Oh!
Whoa! Okay.
Go right into it, huh?
Ooh.
We're getting the Bug Dragon!
That's already happening. Oh, that's high. That's high. You know, I thought they were gonna like, you know, they say save the best for last, but usually we begin with the bang, right? And they chose a bang. Holy crap. That's a good one. Okay. Thoughts on the episode, fellas? Lay it on me.
Well, for one thing, I predicted there would be no fight this episode, and they actually gave us they gave us a fight in the first half, and it was pretty decent.
It was concise. It was nice.
Yeah,
it was a very realistic fight. Yeah.
Yep. And then on top of that, and then the second half, they accomplished giving us a lot of lore and a lot of answers to what we wanted to know at the end of the last season. So I'd say for a first episode, mission accomplished. Very well done.
Mm-hmm. What about you, man?
Yeah, I did say it earlier, but yeah, I do like the fact that the explanation for the reason that the Fated Clash happened makes sense. That was my biggest fear coming into this episode, is that the explanation that they were going to give was either going to be weird or just confusing. But no, it was very clear, the plan. Yeah. It was a good plan, and it was such a good plan that the antagonist is stealing it for themselves.
Yeah, right? Now, I will say that, like, all this setup is really beautiful. I love the connection back to Wildress, and, you know, Jinky and Masanori are going to, like, bring up a bit more of that, I'd imagine, when, you know, they get a chance to square off and stuff. One bit about this that I wish they did resolve, but they're probably going to explain that next episode when the action really does go down, is what are the rules of the Destined Showdown? Because, and at the end of a 6v6, is the winners of each going to then square off or whatever? Because this could get like fairly complicated fairly quickly. Not necessarily in a bad way, but I am curious because we don't really have clarification on that, right? It was just setting up the lore of it, which I think the lore of it was pretty cool. This is such a hype episode that's going to be coming up next, right? I dig that they did this one right away because it means that there was a lot of reason for showing Suo and Akina's fight right there. It shows Suo's new cards right off the bat. It shows him feeling pretty confident. But there's a pattern I noticed in Season 1, right? Which, if you guys haven't seen Season 1, well, the spoilers all over the place already, so, I mean, I couldn't help you there, right? But something I noticed about Season 1 when thinking about back on it, right? Every Fated one was handled pretty well in that they each got at least one win, right? So, for instance... Welstra, Reziel, and Blankmeyer all got one win in their Fated Clashes, right? But if you notice, the three outside of Fated Clash fights that we got, right, excluding the tutorial, were actually for Fated ones who did not win. So we got one for Mikoto where she wins with Chris Rain before losing. So Chris Rain got one W. We got one for Now when she beats Mondo, and that was Varga Dragos getting a W. And then we got a W for Masanori when he beats up Shinobu with Zorganadir, right? So because of that, they might be trying to implement that same rule of thumb here, and in that case we did see Zero basically beat Reziel here, so that might be Zero's take, and so now Infinity can kind of sweep him over. So this is all a convoluted way of saying I think Infinity's going to take it next episode because that's how they're kind of setting it up, you know. But what are your guys'
That's a safe
thoughts?
assumption.
So the thing that I'm thinking about, if they are going to be setting it up in the way that I think it is, it's going to be just as simple of just what they have set up for their destined opponent. Have it be whoever has more wins at the end, and probably it's going to come down to a tiebreaker where it will be 3 wins on one side and 3 wins on the other side, which then it will have to be like one player against another player, whichever they choose, which obviously I wonder who would have to go up against each other in the finale.
Oh, yeah, I got you. So essentially it's like 3 wins each side, and then each side picks team captain, and so team captain... Oh, and honestly thinking about it, I can see why it would be like Kuwon, especially if Kuwon was like the one... Because if there was like... Because he's basically their strongest fighter, it seems like, right? And he's like super accomplished. So... It'd be the 6 of them, right? I wonder if the 6 of them actually had like their own like fated clash before coming up, because if that's the case, then whoever won that, right? Like imagine Kuon won that 6 between the 6 of them in that one, and Akina won this between the 6 of the fated ones. So it's like, all right, you guys are our strongest, right? Your team captains go fight. That would make sense. Which Infinity versus Miracles is kind of a cool concept, right? Because Infinity like kind of represents the tangible known world in a way. I mean, he's talking about infinite knowledge. That was his little preface and they gave at the beginning there. So, what is known and what is unknown, right? And miracles sort of like exceed our ability to understand our own reality, right? So that's kind of a cool idea there. They're cooking it already. This was a fantastic first episode. I am not disappointed. None of us are disappointed here.
They went above and beyond with this one.
I will say though, one thing that I doubt is going to be addressed just because the plot line has more or less already been resolved is I am wondering why in future Hikari's timeline he needed a second fated clash, because I know, well, I guess the reason would be because Blindmire erased everything, so it's like he had no design force to draw off of.
Yeah,
I'm gonna assume that's the explanation.
Oh yeah, Blindmire probably eliminated itself, huh?
It kind of like it had to be all converged at one point, but then that one point was destroyed.
Yeah. But then that also still begs the question of like, what were the other fated ones then? Because it's safe to assume if there was a second fated clash in the other alternate timeline, there could have been five more fatal ones on top of Liela Morta.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know if that's gonna pop up though, because
probably
it's like
won't. But
like an alternate
something
reality.
I'm gonna keep in mind that I'm gonna be keeping an eye on it. I'm just like, oh, are they gonna do it? They're not gonna do it.
Yeah, I can see where it would still be feasible though, because it's like, oh well, the stadium was like, so how were they even able to like do it? But it's like, I guess the idea would be they just like put a table in the ruins, like in the hole or whatever. It's like it's still the spot, It's just not as pretty as it used to be, right? You guys have to bring your own lawn chairs if you want to sit down and watch how this goes out. That's really funny, dude. Yeah. Although I think they might have actually rebuilt it, thinking about it, because there was like a scene with Hikari when she did win where it seemed like they were still in that same basic stadium. So we're gonna have to assume they kind of like did some rebuilding, because otherwise that might be quote unquote a plot hole. Although that'd be some heckin' rebuilding to get that done so soon. But anyway, that's like all tangential, right? I see your point. Let's look out for some more fated ones if that actually does pop up.
Because I'm also realizing another issue, which is what happens when you do time shenanigans, is that since Hikari won her fated clash, that means, and she was able to use it this time instead of Blindmire wiping everything out. Gabwelius should have had the design force prepared. That he should have been able to draw enough from Liela Morta doing her thing. So I'm assuming the timeline got wiped out anyway, so don't have to worry about it. But this is just me going on a tangent at this point, because I like dissecting alternate timeline shenanigans.
So the funny thing about that then would be that in that alternate timeline, they would have been short one player if this Destined clash happened, because there would have only been 5 other fated ones against the 6.
Oh yeah, they're gonna like, whoever was like 7th place in terms of like resolve and desire, like ends up getting to bad. It's all right, we're gonna give you the destined one of greed on or something like that. It's like, yeah, there you go, Shinobu, you get yours. I know a lot of people wanted Shinobu or Michiru for that spot, bro. I'm glad Hikari got it, but at the same time, there was a lot riding on that one for sure. I guess as a final point, because we're talking about like, the 7th ones, I wonder, some people are like, oh, it's time for them to have a 7th destined one. And it's like, I hope they don't do that. Personally, I'm kind of hoping not either. Yeah, because it would be a contrivance at that point, right? Like, they did it once and it was very cool, but if you do it again, then it's expected and lame, right? So I just want to, I already know I replied to those, like, couple of comments who were talking about that. I'm like, please don't do that. Like, oh, well, please, to Bushiro, don't do that, right? But just to say it also on screen here, I can get where some people want the theory like that. I personally don't ascribe to it. But if it does happen, then, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get Dark Reziel or something like that. Like, Destined Reziel.
Well, I think it'd be a cool idea. It's more like, I don't see how it feasibly work in the plot this time, because the way Liela Morta worked was that because she's a time traveler, she's functioning outside of the Fated Clash's rules. If they have a 7th one, unless they're just going to do Liela Morta again with Liela Odium, then it's like, how exactly are they going to like make that work? Because, it's like, Liela Morta still worked within the rules of the lore that they established in season 1. If they introduce a 7th one here, I don't really see how they can do it while still following the rules of the Destined Showdown in this case, which is still having a 6v6. Like having a 7th one just doesn't make sense.
Are we gonna have it be a 7v7 and then it becomes Fate Apocrypha?
Yeah, I'll admit that would be pretty damn cool.
That's like it's gonna be a Destined one, like future Destined one Hikari, and then a future Fated one Hikari who suddenly comes back for a reason because F the plot at this point, right? And then they line up in the line or whatever, and it's like there's like 14 characters and 3 of them are Hikaris.
Oh yeah.
So we're very excited for what's going to happen next in the season. Got it.
Very much. Yeah, that is the takeaway there. So let us know down in the comment section below what you guys' like theories for the season are. It's a brand new season. A lot's going to happen here, and so it's time to be happy. It's time to be hyped. A lot
that can happen too.
Oh yeah, a lot that can happen. I'm hoping for a couple more really good plot twists, like what happened here. I mean, heck, like near the end there, we were just thinking Sybill might actually sweep it, right? Like that's how unsure we are, and that's what you want from your fan base, right? So I hope this anime really lives up to the hype this time around again, right? Because the first season, really good. Second one starts off with the bang, so I love that. Anyway. If you guys did like this video, then go ahead and check out my other watch-along videos. If you need to catch up to Will, Just or Divines, I know you're probably spoiled to heck and back, but if you haven't, well, here's your chance to go and do that before you get spoiled even harder, I suppose. But if you are caught up like a good little goober, then go ahead and check out my other kind of content. We've got discussions, fight nights, tier lists, the whole shebang. So check those out. Also, check out in my description for Twitch chat links over to Noir and Maz, because they're both Twitch streamers, you can believe it. So if you want to find spiritual enlightenment in the world, you've got to watch their Twitch channels in order to achieve that. So get on that if you haven't already.
Also, John streams too sometimes. Be sure to keep an eye out for those notifications.
Yes, we all promise that we do good, wholesome Christian content.
Yeah, absolutely nothing and no swearing whatsoever.
I called the plushie hellspawn earlier in this episode.
And I definitely didn't drop an F-bomb once or twice. I
did not bring up tentacles earlier. I did not. I didn't do it. Doesn't exist. The H doesn't exist. Not at all. Alrighty. No. Well, anyway, with that said, take care, everyone. God bless.